There's an old saying in the biker community. There are two kinds of riders, those who have crashed and those who will. Whether you're already a biker or contemplating about becoming one, there's one thing that is for certain is that most people are drawn to the danger ambience of riding a bike. This information is vital, and this speech could help prevent a serious head injury, or even save someone's life. Helmets saved an estimated 1,859 lives in 2016. If all motorcyclists would have worn a helmet back then, in 2016, 802 more could have been saved. While I am not a rider myself, I know many people who are. I know family members who are. I also know how helmets can save lives, as I was involved in a bicycle accident that could have left me with serious head injuries, but luckily I was wearing a helmet. All in all, wearing a helmet prevents head injuries and death, gets you noticed on the road, and is a great way to be a stellar influence on the younger generation. Helmets save lives and prevent serious head injuries. That's obvious. Accidents take place every day on the road, so while you are driving, it is good to wear a helmet so that in case of an accident you can avoid the head injury that comes with the accident. The accident can be very dangerous for the rider if he or she is not wearing a motorcycle helmet. It doesn't matter how awesome you look or how awesome other riders think you are. It doesn't matter if the helmet makes your head sweat. It doesn't matter if it ruins your hairstyle. The only thing that matters is that it might very well save your life one day, or at least prevent your face from being completely mangled. A helmet is an 88% effective thing that can save people from brain injury, as stated by the Administration of Traffic Safety. Secondly, let's look at how wearing a helmet gets you noticed on the road. Bike helmets are easy to spot, especially ones with bright colors. While you are on a bicycle or a motorcycle, it is difficult for drivers of heavy transport vehicle or even light transport vehicles to notice cyclists or bikers on the road, especially in the evening when lights are low. It becomes more difficult for drivers to notice bikers ahead of them because of the direct light in their eyes from the traffic coming from the other side. An easy fix to this problem is to wear a helmet with light, bright colors. I know it may not look as cool as a standard black helmet or no helmet at all, but it could save your life. Lastly, we will look at how wearing a helmet can help those who are just learning to ride a bicycle. Wearing a helmet almost every day while riding can set an example for your children. Kids look up to adults. Kids who bike might look up to motorcyclists or bikers. Do you remember as a kid putting the playing cards in the spokes of the bike to make a motorcycle-like noise? Well, I do. I thought motorcyclists were the coolest. But like many, I looked down on the helmet, the idea of one. That was until I had my own bike wreck. I was going fast down a gravel road. Suddenly, my brakes stopped working. I hit a rock and went over the handlebars, head first, hitting my head on the ground. Luckily, the place we were at, which was a Camp Whippoorwill, they required us to wear helmets. The helmet I was wearing had a noticeably large dent on it after my wreck. Luckily, all I had was a little road rash on my stomach. I'm telling you this story because I know firsthand how wearing a helmet can be. It is important for the older generation to set an example for the younger generation. It could really save a lot of lives and prevent disabilities from head injuries. And while I don't have the helmet that I was wearing with me, it's actually used as an example at the camp. They show it to the younger kids and they're like, this is how helmets can save your life. So I although I don't have this with me, I do have a photo of a motorcycle helmet. And this is a motorcycle helmet that someone was involved in an accident, and obviously their head slid across the road, and it completely shaved down the helmet. But the person survived because of their helmet. If it wasn't for the helmet, that person would undoubtedly be dead or have serious head injuries. So I just thought this was a really powerful photo. So in conclusion, wear a helmet. It can prevent serious injuries, get you spotted by other cars, thus preventing collisions, and can be the way to get the younger generation can keep the younger generation safe. The only thing about helmets you should be concerned about is the facts. Not how you look, not how awesome you are, just the facts. The biggest fact being helmets save lives. I noticed some they don't look as cool and maybe they mess up your hair. But the bottom line is this. It can be the difference between life and death. I don't want any of you to be another negative statistic. So if this holiday season you're given a bike or a motorcycle, I hope you're given a helmet as well. It could save your life.